So final topic of the show. Jamie, have you ever wished or dreamed about giving your Charizard a AK-47 assault rifle and a rocket launcher and just saying, there you go, take out all the other creatures?
I can honestly say it's never occurred to me.
But now the thought is in your mind. That's what you want,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
this...
we are talking, of course, about the new Pokemon-inspired game called Palworld, aka, this is coming from Game Informer, aka that bizarre Pokemon-ish game with guns, has a new trailer that puts names to the many cuddly faces that star in this over-the-top adventure. I don't really know what to think about this game other than the fact that it looks absolutely fucking mental, like totally mental. These gorgeous little cute little creatures that are very Pokemon-like. And I'm not a Pokemon guy, but even I'm like, okay, that's a bit weird. And it looks beautiful. The game looked really nice. And then all of a sudden, angry face, angry eyes of this little cute little thing. And it's like going to town with an AK-47 and just blowing the shit out of things. Thoughts, Jamie?
I'm so fucking confused. I have no idea. Okay, so... There's no way this game gets released. It can't, because after that trailer, they're getting sued. Okay, there's one in there called, I honestly cannot remember the name, but it was like Flodalililili or something, right? And it's not, it's a fucking Levantis. And then there is a lichen rock called Boltmane, and I'm like, there is no... I'm looking at these various, or is it more, well, it's more like an Electamine, but either way, I'm looking at these Pokemon. They're Pokemon. They are absolutely Pokemon. Only they've apparently raided a guns and ammo before they've sent them out into the... I mean, how did this come apart? Is this... I just keep picturing the same as like, well, you're 10 now, and I know you want to get out there and be the very best, so here's your Pokeballs, and here's your Pikachu, and here's your Glock. Wait, what? Yeah, you'll need that. These fuckers ain't... They're not messing around. Okay? There's no more adorable little, I choose you. You get out there, you get cover, okay, and shoot for the head. Like, what the hell is happening in this world? So,
yeah,
but I want to play it desperately. It's so weird.
I am at a loss because it's like, oh, okay, they're doing an alternative version of Pokemon, and then all of a sudden it becomes third-person warfare. And there's boss encounters, and this, I'm looking at now, there's this green little monkey giggling with like a happy, jolly smile, giggling, running along, holding an AK-47, as if this thing is just like pure evil and having the time of its life as it's going to go kill something.
Yeah. And that's a Grookey, by the way. That's absolutely a Grookey. Like they've stolen these animals straight out of Pokemon. Like they are so very much a rip-off. I cannot begin to tell you. But
wow. Well, it's coming to Steam Early Access next year, so I will be expecting the full skinny and rundown from the two of you, since you guys are PC players. I mean, I gotta know what this is all about.
It looks so insane, doesn't it? And the trailer, like, it starts off very cutesy, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. This is, a nice little homage to Pokemon. And I grew up with Pokemon, so I love Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, I'll play this. And then there's like a line of like 3 of these, what are they called? Lamb balls, which sound delicious, with their little Gatling guns. I'm like, what is happening? Why? They have powers. They can use their elements. Like, what? Okay. Oh, they went, oh, no, we can't go full Pokemon. Let's not give them, like, flame breath. Let's not give them the ability to electrocute other Pokemon. Let's give them literal guns.
Yeah. Do you think the game director was, like, hurt by a Pokemon as a child and
I mean, obviously.
just getting back at the franchise?
It shows the signs. It really does.
He's like you need that. Okay. See, this is the problem. When stuff like this happens, it writes full scenes in my head. You need that narrowing border shot from anime where it just zooms in on his eyes. And he's like, no, my entire family was killed by a Clefairy. Right? And then it cuts to him and he's just handing out weapons to this army of fluffballs. Right? But like,
yeah,
I get it. Pokemon with guns. When I heard that at first, I kind of straight away was on board because I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. So you have like these little... Because I was thinking closer to some of the Digimon characters or some of the metal type Pokemon. So instead of having the cute and fluffies, you have the notion of pet battling, but with some more like robust looking, like a little bit tough, a little bit jaggedy maybe, and they've got like little cannons on their back and they fire laser blasts and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, that could work, like a Pokemon with a bit of edge, Pokemon for the emo kids. Yeah, I'm down. And instead of getting, the first 3 bars of Black Parade and then some metal ball that fires spikes, what do I get? It's like, oh, you're adorable. Shit, he's packing heat. This is not what I was expecting. I am so down because it's one of those things that you look at and think, I need this in my life because I don't understand what this is.
Yeah. There's the great line from the article here, which I'll read it to you and see what you think. So it says, as a human character, you can capture, befriend, train, battle, and breed your pal, which are the animals. And then it takes a seriously dark turn. If you consider yourself a bigger monster than what you're catching, you can even sell, eat, and outright exploit your pal for labor.
What?
On top of that, you can build houses, battle poachers, and construct factories to put your critters to work. So you can basically like force labor them or even eat them if they're not performing well, I guess.
Sweatshop with your
Sweatshop
cutesy little
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Sweatshop Pokemon.
I can have a host of Pokemon in indentured servitude to me.
Yes, pretty much.
While I sit there chewing one of them as like a hand fruit.
That's a warning to the others for not pulling their weight, Jamie. Yeah, it's like, this will happen to you. Spit roast Charizard.
Worker 759, my office, and season yourself.
With extra char. Yeah, barbecue.
Oh
Charizard.
my god.
Can I get my Charmander to cook the other Pokemon? How? Okay, now I'm wondering.
That's dark. It's getting dark.
How dark can we make this, though?
Wow.
Oh.
They're letting us do this, right? They're saying there are no limitations to the weird shit that you can do in this world. It's not just your average Pokemon game. Don't you worry. Look at all this other random crap that you can do. I appreciate why they've added this in. It's to make it, I guess, stand apart from its obvious, inspiration. But wow, exploiting your Pokemon. Like, are we talking like, build me a statue of me? Or your tiny little ones carrying the little rocks and like, taller, higher, faster.
A statue of me stomping on your entire species. Like, I want one of you. Oh, like, it's horrible. I can't wait. The thing is, as well, I'm thinking now, I can't help but picture, like, so Ash turns up to these other towns in Pokemon, obviously. He's like, who's the gym leader here, right? You imagine he turns up at your town in Palworld, right? He's like, hey, I'm branching out. Turns up and goes, hey, do you want to do battle? Shoot to kill. And the guards appear on the turrets, right? Because obviously we set up, and he's like, wait, I just want to battle pals. We don't battle them here. We process them. Like, can we make a meat grinder? Can I just have pal burgers? Can I run a franchise network? And if anyone steps out of line, well, they won't, because I've got a bunch of fluffy little adorable bastards with AKs and nukes running about, just taking out cities. Oh, this is no, this is bad. This is a terrible thing that they've wrought upon us, and I can't wait for it.
Well, it's currently only slated for PC, so you can be sure that the modders will handle anything that they want to embellish or include, and just go hot, go super dark with it, with meat grinders. So, create your own Pokemon patty.
Bad enough. Like, it doesn't need the mod community getting involved. It's bad enough, and I know what some of these people are like, and I love them. But by God, it's going to be Soylent Grookey before we're done. Like, I can't.